Hello, my name is Lakia King and welcome to His Heart Through His Stomach. Today we are making homemade cheesy macaroni and cheese, and who doesn't love homemade baked cheesy macaroni and cheese? The cheese is gooey and delicious. So I'm going to show you the ingredients we have. We have 1 cup of cheddar, 2 tablespoons of chives, a cup of panko breads that have been lightly sauteed in butter. We have a cup of milk, 2 cups of cheese. I use 2 different types. I use sharp cheddar and Parmesan. Be creative as you like with this. Use pepper jack cheese, use other types of cheese. Whatever you have on hand at home should work just fine. Also, we have 2 tablespoons of flour and 3 tablespoons of butter to make our roux. And a roux is basically just a thickener for sauce, okay? So I'm gonna take this butter, cheese, and milk over here to the stove and show you how to make our delicious cheesy cheddar cheese sauce, okay? So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna dump our butter in here. And just let it melt on down. I love butter. It's just makes everything taste better. Butter makes things better. All right, gonna add a delicious rich flavor. So as that butter's melting, I have 3 cups of macaroni pasta cooked al dente. And I've added in 2 tablespoons of garlic salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper and lots of butter in there. You want it cooked al dente because you don't want your noodles to become a mushy mess, okay? So we got our butter melted. Now we're gonna add in our flour, okay? Go ahead and let this get mixed in together. Make a nice little thickening sauce. I'm gonna reduce the heat because we're gonna add our milk in now. And the thing about adding in milk, you don't wanna have it on a super high heat because it can become clumpy and we don't really want that. So we added our milk in. Keep mixing, don't stop mixing. As we're mixing this, we're gonna go ahead and start to incorporate 4 ounces of cream cheese to melt. And this is gonna add a nice creamy element to our sauce. And if you like, you could use a flavored cream cheese like a chive cream cheese or a garlic cream cheese. Just really go crazy and just do whatever creativity you feel. And we're just gonna let that come on down and melt. We wanna work it in, get it to melt down. All right, as we're melting this down, we're gonna just increase the heat a little bit. So we're gonna add in the best part, which is the cheese. Nice and cheesy. I have 2 cups of cheese here. Oh, looks delicious. And you just want your cheese to melt down a little bit. As you're doing this, you might find that you want to incorporate a little bit more milk, and you can do that. I have some more milk here I'm gonna incorporate. And just keep mixing it, mix it down. You see it's making a beautiful cheddar cheese sauce. Okay, so we got a cheddar cheese sauce happening. We can see it's melting down and looking beautiful. Nice, cheesy, and delicious. And we're just gonna let that go ahead and simmer for a moment. Now I have our perfect al dente pasta here. Just gonna go ahead and pour it into the pan. 3 cups, remember, with butter, garlic salt, and pepper. We're gonna take our cheddar cheese sauce that we've made here. I'm gonna pour it right over the pasta. Okay. Mix it around. Make sure every noodle is drenched in delicious sauce and cheesiness. This smells really amazing. You can just smell the combination of the cheese. See how the cheese is just dripping. Looks great. Okay, now I'm gonna take this over here. Again, chives is optional. If you're not an onion person, you don't have to add them, but I love chives. So I'm gonna sprinkle 2 tablespoons over the top. And I'm gonna sprinkle some more cheese because the cheesier the mac and cheese, the better, honestly. Alright, and I'm gonna sprinkle over my buttery panko Japanese breadcrumbs. And it's gonna add a nice little texture to your mac and cheese, okay? Another tip with the panko breadcrumbs, you can add bacon to it. Oh my God, amazing. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm gonna bake this in the oven for 20 minutes. Okay folks, 20 minutes is up. Let's see how our macaroni and cheese is doing. Oh, it looks beautiful, perfectly brown and gooey on the top. You see that? How the breadcrumbs are nice and crunchy and the cheese is bubbling. Looks amazing. Let's go try this out. Cannot wait to try this. Nice helping there. Looks great. Let me get a fork. It's amazing. You can taste the variety of cheese. It's creamy, it's gooey, the crunchiness from the panko breadcrumbs and the butter. Oh my God. Girl, if you can't get in to put a ring on after this, something's wrong with you. Well, thank you for joining me today. Join me again next time. We are going to make some collard greens. Thank you for watching To His Heart, To His Stomach. I'm gonna wax on this.